Okay, I'm just gonna go through how to play Ghost School. You start by separating the fears and the actions. The actions have yellow writing at the top, and the fears have red writing at the top. Once you have them separated, you shuffle the actions and you deal 3 to each player. Once each player has 3 action cards, you combine the fears and the actions together and shuffle them up. On a player's turn, they draw a card. If it's a fear, it goes directly into your fear meter in the first position. If it's an action, it goes right into your hand. And on your turn, you always have to draw, but you don't have to play an action. So I'm going to choose not to play an action on this turn. Comes back to me, draw another card. It's a fear. So I'm going to play this action, reduce your fear meter by 1. So I discard that, and then this fear gets discarded. So I'll keep drawing cards on my turn. This card, put this card in your fear meter. The next time your fear meter would increase, bury this card and discard the fear. So I'll show how this works. It's my turn. I'm going to put this into my fear meter in the next open position. And when I draw cards, so I've drawn a fear. So this gets discarded. And this gets... it says bury this card. So it's different than discarding. Buried actually removes it from the game. So when your school runs out of cards, you shuffle all your discard back in, but not your buried cards. So some of your cards, like this, just reduces your fear meter by 1, but this one reduces your fear meter by 2. It's a lot better, but it says bury after use. So if I did use this card, it would get buried instead of discarded. So as you're playing, just set these aside for the demo. So I'm going to keep drawing. These are all going to be fears. Once you're at 4 fears, you are required to draw 2 cards. But before you draw, you can always play an action. So right now I have 4. I should draw 2, but before I draw, I'm going to play this to reduce my fear meter by 1. So I'll reduce it by 1. Let's say, for example, I don't have any cards, but I have 4 fears. So it's my turn to draw. I have 4 fears. I can't reduce it, so I have to draw 2. 1, 2. So if I can't remove them and my turn ends and I have 5 or more fears, then I'm just out of the game. Whoever's last wins. Let's say, for example, that this was going to be my draw instead. So I have 4 fears. I have to draw 2, so I draw the first one. Then I draw the next one. This is actually a card that can help me. And since I haven't played a card yet, and my turn hasn't ended, I can play this card to reduce my fear meter by 2, bury after use. And that'll reduce it by 2. And that'll keep me alive to play longer. So if at any point you end your turn with 5 or more fears, that's when you're out of the game. Okay, thanks.